A lady died recently in Abuja, and she died because she was bitten by snake. You know, it's so sad, it's so very sad. May her soul rest in peace. But I have a different angle to this. No be no be that bite actually killed that girl. Like snake bite people every day in cities, in villages, and what have you. Snake bite people every day. No be today things they sting people and all that. I'm just saying. But she was taken to two hospitals. She was taken to two hospitals, and there was no antivenom in those hospitals. Eventually, she died. It can be another person another day, and we keep going in circles like would it is when something happens that we take actions in this country. Now, this is my take. All we do in this country is we do things that people would notice. Now, we have primary health centers in like almost all the local government areas in Nigeria, so to say, in our neighborhood and all that. And sometimes you go to these places, you don't get proper healthcare. You don't get proper healthcare, and these things are very simple. Put these things in place that is just as simple as administering a what's it called a malaria drug on somebody to save somebody's life. Now, if you're looking at it from another angle, now even if they had this antivenom in these hospitals, there's every possibility that there won't be measures of preserving them because there won't be light. There would not be light. Now that's the case for, I think I've talked about electricity, and we'll keep talking about it till it gets better. The girl could have been saved. That's another angle. But my own catch is this. Do you know what our people, our politicians, what they do is just to do things that people would see, like building big roads, building ultra modern facilities, building big infrastructures, and we forget the fundamental basic things like equipping, the healthcare centers we have in a neighborhood. Rather, we have roads, we don't have ambulance to put on the roads. We have gigantic buildings, and you see them, all they want to do is just come there, laugh, and just cut ribbon, and they shake hands, and that is the end. What about the basic needs? Healthcare is one of the basic needs I think somebody should be able to get. I would not stop talking about politics, politicians, and what have you, because at the same time they make this money, they get this money, and they get healthcare outside the country, and nothing is done about it, and nothing. I don't think there's anything that we can do about it, because so to say, they will say it's their personal money. I don't have any issues about that, but as little as getting antivenom placed in hospitals in case of emergencies and cases like this girl's own, we don't have it. Antivenom. I think antivenom should be like getting pure water from the roadside, so to say, if you know what I mean. The girl lost her life. All we do is celebrate big things. Government is buying um, war equipment like drones, like aircraft, like all these things are fine. I'm just saying the fundamental things that is needed to put in place: basic healthcare, basic housing system, education, and all that is nothing to write home about in Nigeria. And when things happen to people, that is when you start seeing people saying, we should have put this in place, and they'll make noise for another 1, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, and that is the end. We go back to square one. That girl is gone. Tomorrow it could be anybody. Come to think of it, if all these things are put in place I don't think, and I keep saying it, Nigerians are not asking for too much. Nigerians are not asking for too much. Just basic things because we have this money to do all these things. We have the money to do all these things from supervisors to local government chairmen to governors to presidents to House of Assembly members to what have you. All hands has to be put on deck. We can't keep losing people like people are rats, like they are dogs. Even dogs they have life. People can't keep dying. You know, do you know how many people die? How many women die from child delivery? They just die like chicken because proper healthcare system is not in place. Proper healthcare system is not in place. People just die like fowl. It's nothing to write home about. If antivenom was in that hospital, I am sure that girl would have survived that bite and would still be living. But two big hospitals, I don't know, two hospitals. She went to two hospitals and she eventually died. Government, I don't think this can be overflowed, overstretched. Basic amenities, basic. I'm just saying basic amenities. Malaria drugs in hospitals, antivenom dose in hospitals, proper delivery, child delivery equipment in hospitals. These things they are not too much for Nigerians to ask. Government has to do. Look, I keep talking. It is the system. The system is so now you see government, politicians, government building big roads where ambulance no dey, building gigantic infrastructures when the primary health centers is lacking behind. This is the next, like a next door neighbor that you can just point out to in your neighborhood when you need, quick health emergencies. Now go to those places. I've been to health centers in neighborhoods I have stayed, and they are not bad. I'm just saying they can be better equipped. Our big guys, they all they do is show off big roads, big buildings, ultra modern facilities, blah 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 blah, and the basic things are lacking. The basic things are lacking. The only thing we know how to do is, show off. We build 10-kilometer road, we build 22-kilometer road, and you see they bring people around, they will cut ribbon, people clap for them, they will eat. And if have you noticed that each time, let me not even deviate because I'm angry. The system has to do better. We have to start holding these people accountable. Now, waiting don't happen. I'm very sure that by this week or next week, you start seeing probably government people fumigating areas and all that, and fumigating what have you. But that girl is dead. She's gone. She's gone. Nothing will bring her back.